Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Crusader Kings 3 and the Fate of Iberia expansion. So let's go and jump into today's episode by trying to get rid of some of the stress. It's pretty high right now. We have a lot of options open to us for trying to reduce that, and I think calling a hunt would be the best one since that's going to reduce stress by 70 due to being brave. If we were to instead do a feast, it would only be 47 because while we are a famous reveler, we're also quite greedy, and we don't like to spend money on this. So yeah, let's go ahead and do the hunt, and this will pretty much fix all of our stress issues. And in addition, this will grant us some of that much needed prestige, so that we can try and get up to that 900 that we've been waiting on. So our first hunt event is a moment alone. My lord, a wolf. My wife Sultana Fatima gestures for me to join her in the chase. As soon as we are hidden in the forest, she turns around and tugs my shirt over my head. Finally, some time alone, my sweetheart. So, you know, our wife and lover brought us out here to enjoy a little bit of time together. So we can say, oh, Fatima, and we'll gain fresh air and an exercise modifier, increasing diplomacy and giving us a health boost. That'd be pretty useful because our health is, you know, poor. We're ailing right now, so that's not good. We could say, but what about the wolf? And we'll have focused attention, increasing stewardship and prowess while gaining prestige. I really want the health boost to keep us alive. How long is it going to last? 5 years. Yeah, it would be useful. But stewardship is always helpful. And we need more prestige as well. But I think we're going to go with this option, guys. Yeah, I think it makes sense to try and boost the health. You know, obviously, I don't think we're going to die in 5 years even without that. But, yeah, we're going to do that one, guys. And besides, she brought us all the way out there for that. So we've gotten the novice hunter, so we have gone hunting enough to get this modifier. This is going to increase prowess and stress loss as well. So the hunt is drawing to an end, and we return home with 150 prestige. So we only need 90 more, guys, not much more. And we also have to deal with this rebellion here, and I think we're going to do that now. Now we are still swaying this character, Prince Idris, our eldest son. And I don't think that's really necessary any longer. He likes us quite a bit now. And part of that's because we gave him a county already. So we can go and stop swaying him and maybe work on our spy master. And he doesn't like us quite as much as I would want him to. So let's go ahead and sway him. Alright, excellent. Go and boost that opinion bit. Alright, so let's go ahead and attempt to arrest this character. We've been dealing with these Catholic Sheikh Ramones for some time because we also had to deal with his father. And they're just consistently causing issues, creating factions, just refusing our demands. And we can finally deal with them. And also, this territory here is Christian as well. So maybe if we put a Muslim there, he might convert that for us. So yeah, we're going to finally arrest this guy. Obviously, he's going to rebel, so we're going to have to fight this rebellion. But it should be pretty easy to finish it up and get him arrested because he doesn't have that many troops. In fact, we could probably... Oops, whoa, my bad. And our 45-year-old wife just got pregnant as well. Wow. Alright, well, that was a concern. I've noticed our character, and this is... it's got to be our character because I was thinking it was just our wife Fatima because she was lustful, but here we are with another one, another 40-something-year-old wife who's once again gonna have another child. Let's hope for a daughter because good God, man, we've had 8 sons and had to you know, try and get inheritance for all of them. This will require another war in order to get some territory for another son. So let's hope it's a daughter, but we haven't had good luck in that department, or maybe we've been very lucky, depending on how you look at it. But yeah, she's not the age you'd expect to be having children here. One thing I find to be really unrealistic here in CK, though, is they really don't represent the danger of childbirth for women. Women very rarely ever die from childbirth in this game, and I know they probably don't want it to be, you know, accurate and realistic because then they would die far too often. But yeah, I really feel like they don't die often enough to kind of like at least get somewhere close to realism, you know, when you don't have modern medicine. So I wish they would change that, just make it a little bit riskier. just to make it feel a little bit more accurate. You know, we should probably not put him right there. I don't know where his army's at. I guess we could put him in the mountains over here. We're only going to raise up the men-at-arms, I think. Yeah, I don't think we'll need any additional troops, and we can always raise them up if we do. So let's just raise up only the men-at-arms. And then attack him here, which I don't even know where his army's at. Was he in another conflict, or did he just not raise his troops up? It looks like he just didn't raise the troops up. Now, he does have an ally here, and that's his neighbor as well, another Catholic. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and make an example of him, and maybe she'll convert or something. Maybe we can force her conversion. I could always ask her if she's willing to convert. Probably not. 100% of acceptance. So let's go and demand her conversion. Maybe she's already learned what happens if you don't convert to the right faith here. So she did decide to convert. Excellent. Which she's already in a Muslim province here, a Muslim county. So I guess we'll just do the siege. I don't know where his army's at, or why he didn't decide to raise it. There they are. All the way over here. I see. So I'm not entirely sure if those are even going to be large enough to siege anything down. Maybe. But all that really matters is we finish up our own siege, which will be done in 4 months here. Do we want to change up the commander? I assume, yeah, we are not in charge ourselves, and we could speed that up some. I don't know if that'll make a difference. Maybe just a few days. Not even noticeable. We did get a weak hook on one of our knights here. Okay. Not really much to be done with that. And let me just see if there's anything here that we need to be aware of. It looks like it's just more wars that we can declare. Alright, so again, after the siege, this should be it, guys. We did get urbanization, so we'll take a look at that innovation real quick. It's such a shame we still have not, I guess it's not surprising because very few of our provinces are Yemeni, but yeah, we still are not the cultural head. So yeah, it's kind of a bummer that we haven't been cultural head this entire time, because if we were in charge, we would not have gone with urbanization first. This just allows us to increase the development, which we're nowhere near the current limit in any of our counties, so not really a beneficial one. Yeah, I would have went for something else. I don't know if that's what he was working. I assume he had to have been working on that. We can see what he's currently working on. So it looks like Divine Right is the one that's currently being worked on. Definitely not the one I'd pick either. This one does have better benefits than Urbanization does, but yeah, it's not the one I'll work on. I guess if I had a choice, it'd probably be, I mean, maybe Men-at-Arms, but probably this one here, so you get the high partition. Yeah, that's probably what we'd go for. Guilds is nice too with the increased domain limit. Yeah, it's kind of a shame. Men-at-Arms would be nice as well, so we can increase the numbers that we have under us right now. So his siege will be done in 12 months, so we should have time to run over there if this doesn't win the war, which it should. Yeah, it should get us to 100%, but even if it didn't, we could run over there and defeat his troops before that siege is over. Let's go and speed this up, since we're just waiting on this one siege here. And there we go. With that, we have captured 29 gold. Also got a prisoner. And let's go ahead and enforce our demands. Alright, excellent. So we've arrested him, but we have not yet taken his title. Let's go and disband all of our troops real quick. And we'll also take a look at that other prisoner that we have here. It seems that she's just a bastard guest. And she was killed during the siege. Is this the one we just did? Yeah, so her mother was killed during that siege. Okay. So I don't know if there's anybody to ransom here. Probably just demand a conversion, as silly as that is for a infant. What is a demand her conversion? I suppose you're kind of representing that by you're raising her as a Muslim, I suppose. So yeah, we're going to enforce the conversion, and I don't really see any other point here. Even with the weak hook, that would be expired before this character was an adult. So we'll just force her conversion. Now with him, he's a criminal, so we can go ahead and revoke his title without getting any tyranny. And that's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to seize control of this county, and then probably just grant it back out to somebody else. If that's the one we do want to, in fact, grant out, we could even give it to our son here, Idris. So So we could grant that to him since it neighbors here. Makes sense to give it to him, honestly. Yeah, I think we might do that. Could give it to a local Catalan and then increase their acceptance. I don't think we're going to do that, guys. I think we're just going to grant that to our son. Though, let me just double check that that's the one we want to get rid of. It is higher development, but it doesn't have any controls, so you got to increase that before you really get the benefits of it. And, yeah, I just think it makes sense to give it to him. Though we could give this one to him as well. That'd be an option. How built up is it? Not that built up. Yeah, I think it's just better to give this to our son, even with the higher development. Yeah, that's what we're going to do, guys. So let's just go ahead and select him and do it this way. Grant him control of that county. Just trying to win back his favor after we disinherited him. We want all our sons to love us. Alright, so he now has 2 counties, and he should love us. Yeah, he's at 100 opinion now. Alright, so still waiting on that 900 prestige. Though I am curious to see what's going to happen now with the inheritance once we have this child. Maybe we should wait and see if our new spouse... I mean, somewhat new. I've been married to her for a little while now, but see if this ends up being a son or a daughter. And what happened over here? Oh, so he was arrested at some point. Okay. I'm wondering what the war was about. I should have seen who he was arrested by. Okay. Let's just see if we can't find out. It seems that he attempted to go to war with the Countess here of Nahara, and he lost that war by getting himself captured. Alright, so that's embarrassing. So that's a shame. Yeah, it's kind of a bummer. Well, he did a great job, you know, in individual battle, revenging his brother. He did not do so well in the actual war here. That's a shame, because that would have saved us from having to do that ourselves, and it's rightfully his territory anyway, so we'd probably just grant it to him. So it would have been better if he did it himself. That's kind of a bummer. Would have worked out nicely there. But yeah, he just got himself captured. He had more troops than her, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure he had more troops than she did. He just got captured. Alright, well, it is what it is. Went the way it did. Though, I'm not entirely sure what happened to that steward there. But we need a new steward now. Did we have him as a steward? Is that what happened? Then he got arrested and then removed from this position? Probably. Yeah, I think that's what happened. He is actually not a powerful vassal, so we don't have to put him in this position to appease him. But our 2 powerful vassals here, they're not very good at stewardship. Just take a look, see who our best steward character is, and it is in fact our son. So we're going to put him back into this position, because clearly he's the best one for this. I did want to take a look, see how we've done on the progress here with the Aragonese. We're at 54%. Okay, so we only needed to get to 50%. So with that, we could create our hybrid culture. I don't know if that's going to cost prestige though, and I really wanted to get this inheritance set up. Yeah, let's go and take a look and see if this is going to cost prestige. It will. 900. We don't even have enough anyways. And I feel like it's more important to do the inheritance situation first. So we're going to have to wait. Prestige is such a limiting factor for this campaign. It's surprising because usually prestige is, you know, plentiful and never have issues with it. But it's one that we've seen be a consistent problem in this one. And we had another son. Awesome. So we got another son, guys. So this is what, son number 9? This is crazy, man. And I don't know if I've ever had this many sons before. But yeah, it's a little ridiculous. I know we have a grandson named Ibrahim. I guess we'll keep unique names here. Nizam is fine. Yeah, we'll go with that. But yeah, 9 sons. It looks like we've had 8 sons and 1 daughter. Okay, I was thinking 9 sons for some reason, but yeah, it's just 9 children total. But still, that's a lot of sons. 8 sons. So yeah, again, we gotta solve the inheritance issue. Let me just see if this is now 2 children that we have to deal with, and I'm hitting all the wrong buttons here. But yeah, let me just take a look if we're set to lose. Okay, so no longer is the grandson an issue, but I think once you disinherit him or give him territory, then it's still going to create a problem here. I could be wrong. What we could do is try and get a territory for him rather than disinheriting him. You know, if we disinherited him, which again, this is just getting a little bit ridiculous here. But if we disinherited him, it would be 300 prestige. So we could do that and just be kind of like, you know, it's just we're tired of having to give all this territory out. And another problem here is that we got to give him territory really, really young in order to fix this. I don't really like that. But we could go and declare war and get him some territory, I suppose. But yeah, then you're giving it to a baby. Can we declare war on Leon? I'm not entirely sure. I guess we'll go and take a look real quick. No, we still have the truce with them. Let me just see how long that truce is set to last. So 1160, a long time essentially. Okay, I think that's because the truces are increased in time now. But we could attack Galicia instead. And I'm not entirely sure what we'd want to go for here, but yeah, we could do that, and that'd be a way to get control of all this territory here, and then give that out to the youngest son, I suppose. It's getting a little ridiculous, but and giving out to a baby obviously is not the way I like to do it. But yeah, we could do it that way. You could even well, then we'd lose the duchy bonus over here. I was gonna say we could also get rid of the duchy title here, and then not give it out to the baby. And then just hold on to it until he's either old enough or until we die, and he'll inherit this once our character dies. But otherwise, I think he's set to get this one. So yeah, we don't want that. All right, well, let's go ahead and yeah, let's declare war, guys. We'll take a look at the situation. Yeah, she doesn't have any allies. Yeah, it's not going to be a problem, guys. She's got 2,200 troops. Now we might have to fight the Knights Templar again, but what else is new, right? We can cool on allies if it becomes a problem, but she doesn't really have that many troops, and she has no allies herself, so I really don't think this is going to be a problem. And we wanted to conquer this territory anyways, so let's do it now. Of course, this will take, you know, 675 prestige here, so it puts us in a problem prestige-wise if we do have to disinherit that grandson. If he becomes part of the inheritance again, I'm not entirely sure how that works, or I don't even know why he's part of the inheritance. It doesn't really make any sense to me, but for whatever reason he is. So not now, but he was, I should say. We're not going to call allies in. Let's not waste the prestige unless absolutely necessary. Let's just raise up all these troops here. It's 13 days to get them raised up. Also, we finished construction. Do we want to construct anything else? I think we should be alright on money, so we can build something else. We'll sway him one more time. And they did pull in the Knights Templar. Alright, so that'll result in being a little bit larger army we have to fight. Probably, yeah, probably about, I'd say like 2/3 of what we have here, just guessing. Maybe a little bit less than that. I'm not entirely sure how many troops she'll get from them. But yeah, the construction over here. Let's go ahead and get that started. If it's not too much, that's not too bad to get the hunting towers. So go and do that. And we got 5 more days to raise up these troops, which we do need all of them. And then we're going to want to go ahead and just split them up. Get a siege army here going. I'm not entirely sure how this looks as far as, yeah, there's like no supply here. Good God. Yeah, the supply is really bad going through the mountains. I suppose that's not entirely surprising, though our culture is better in the mountains. Alright, so yeah, not a lot of supply going through here. As far as like the sieges, I mean, 2,000 troops is really, for this one, that's all you're going to be able to do. This bigger one here, though, we can fit a lot more troops there. Okay, so this one will be for the bigger location. I'm just assuming that that's also a bigger fort, just based on the size here. So yeah, we'll go after that one and this one here with 2 separate armies, and then keep our army. I mean, there's not really going to be anywhere we can safely put them without taking some attrition. We'll see what we can do here, guys. So this one here is going to have the, I guess you could put about 4,000 in there and be all right. Let me just take a look at the capital real quick. Yeah, we'll just do 4,000 here. So it'll be a larger siege army. Maybe that's too large. Maybe, that's probably too much too. We're gonna have to do this piecemeal. Alright, so that's close enough. And then we'll want somebody who's decent at sieges besides ourselves, which I don't think we really have any commanders that have that trait, honestly. So let me first get our own commander here. That'll open up a general who we might want to put here. So this is Idris, but not our son Idris. Yeah, sure, why not? We'll put him in charge of this army. Alright, so we still need to split this up further, but we're only going to be able to put 2,000 there, so... Oops, I selected the wrong button there. We're only going to be able to put 2,000 there, and that's probably going to be more than I want in the main army, just due to the supply problems here. So what we'll probably have to do is create like another small army or something. Yeah, these guys can just be in charge. Well, maybe not somebody good. Because, yeah, they're not going to win any battles or anything, but at the same time, you do want to consider if you accidentally mess up who ends up being the leader. So I suppose we could put, like, this guy in charge. Yeah, that's fine. And then we still have too many troops here to fit anywhere. I'm looking to fit right there, so we're going to have to split it up again. Like another 2,000 is what I'm thinking. Pulled out of here. Yeah, it's just kind of a pain because it's such low supply here. Is what it is, though. Let's go with... Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to do it this way. We're going to have to pull out those guys and then put, like... Yeah, I guess you just got to do it a little bit at a time here. That's good enough. Alright, and then just, you know, put somebody in charge. Whatever. Not our son. We'll put... Probably not the Alama either. We'll put this guy in charge. Alright, so that gets us to the point where we won't have any problems there. And then we want to take this army and move them over here. Let me just double check that that is in fact the largest location. That is not the case. Wow. A little surprised with that. Yeah, I was just looking at size here, but just the graphical representation. But yeah, that is actually the smallest and easiest. So I suppose what we want to do is just go ahead and like take out these guys here. And then we'll want to reorganize these like so. And that should allow him to go here. Yeah, just barely. But then we'll put him there. And we'll move these guys over here. And then these guys over here. And we'll just work on a bunch of sieges until they attack us, which I assume is what they'll do. And wherever they attack, we're probably going to get some terrain penalties. Yeah, these are all hills or mountains. So we're going to get terrain penalties. So we'll have to move the entire army there to have any hope of winning. But they might just come over here and attack our territory and let us do the sieges, in which case we'll go after them after we finish the initial sieges here. Because we should have these done before they finish their siege. Let's just take a look. 3 months, 18 months, 5 months. Alright, so this one's going to take a while. So maybe just leave them there. In fact, they don't have enough troops to finish it. So what we should probably do is take some of the ones that are here and move them over there. Unfortunately, we lost another friend, Ricarda. Thus, I've gained a bit of stress from that. And again, it's going to be a consistent issue for us because we do have, you know, so many friends. So you can see that they're coming up behind us. If we were to help out here, that leaves us with 7,000. That's not going to be enough. Frankly, that's not even a full 7,000. Well, they have 8,600, so they'll have us in numbers. They'll have the mountains as well, the mountain bonus. There's no way we're going to get this done in time. So we'd have to bring this army to come assist, and so I think that's what we're going to want to do. Go ahead and get them moving over there. Also, this army is not actually in position to assist them. So let's go and start moving these guys. We'll keep these 2 sieges going. I'm hoping that'll be enough. It might not. We might have to send this army as well in order to ensure we win this, just because it's in the mountains. Now, what we want to do is make sure that we have somebody here that's going to get the best bonuses. So if we wanted to replace this commander, because remember, if they get attacked here, then it won't be us in charge. It'll be whoever the commander is that gets attacked that'll be in charge. So we have to keep that in mind. And currently we have this character who has... I mean, he has the rough terrain expert, so you are going to get that bonus. And so he's great for that. But he also has the lower commander advantage. And frankly, I think these characters are a little bit better, particularly him. The flexible leader, enemy defensive advantage is negative 50%. So probably him. He also has a much higher commander advantage with the rough terrain expert, so he'd be a good option as well. I think we're going to put him in charge. Yeah, I think we'll do that. So we'll have to move these around, obviously. So let's go ahead and find out which army he's currently commanding. He's over here. Then we'll just put, I guess we'll put this guy in charge for now. And just kind of rotate these around. So put him in there now, and then switch him out. There we go. Alright, so if they attack him, they'll have those 2 bonuses. And I think that might be what they're going to do. Looks like that's a no. Alright, so we can go and stop that and just go and continue the siege here. We didn't lose the progress, I don't think. And then we'll have to move... over here. They could end up attacking, though. It's impossible to say what they're going to do, guys. But as far as when they finish their sieges, we got 3 years and 7 months. So we will not be able to get that siege done, but that's okay. We'll just leave them there. They still don't have enough troops. They're also taking, losing supplies here because they're over the limit. That's a problem. Not much to be done about it. I think we just fell under the limit because enough dudes died. We have a request for divorce from our brother, Hassam, and I don't have any reason to deny him here. I mean, I think it has to do with the fact that his wife is older. He has children, but yeah, I don't really have any reason to tell him no. We have a fine relationship with Hassam. No problem with him anyway. And we did finish up the siege here. Excellent. So that was the important one since they were nearby and I didn't want to get attacked here. I think we'll go ahead and attack here after we finish this siege. Let's finish that up first because we'll have plenty of time, guys. So what we want to do is just leave these guys here and then have this army probably march over here in preparation to attack them. And then we'll bring this army as soon as we're done. And hopefully that's enough. We won't have the penalties. Question is, will we get any defensive bonuses? I don't actually know. So let me just take a look at the holding and see if we'll get anything here. It looks like... no, we're not going to get anything. No defensive bonuses. That's okay. I feel like we can still win this if we have enough troops, which we'll have more than they have. So we'll have that. This character here is apparently just barely stretching the supply out, so we're going to have to move. Alright, well that's fine. We've also won this, so let's go and get them moving. And that means we got 4 months to get our troops over there. Shouldn't be a problem, guys. We're just waiting for this one army now. And then we'll time it out so that this character, our character, is the one in charge. We're actually going to have to attack there because they're about to attack us. Though that is in the mountains, so not the worst situation here. It could be much, much worse. Let's see, he's going to get there in 9 days. I mean, this puts us in the defensive situation, so we should probably let him attack us. Yeah, I think that's the best option here. And we've already put this guy in charge. And he's not bad. Though that's not going to be as necessary anymore. Yeah, I mean, he's not bad. He's not as good as our character, though. So that's something to consider as well. We have that very high advantage bonus. You know what? I think we're going to let him be in charge. Yeah, let's go and do that, guys. So we will not attack here. Despite our good bonuses, I think it'd be better to fight in the mountains. So let's just pull that back. And, yeah, we'll see what we can do here, guys. And it looks like we're moving way faster than them. So 9 days, we get there in 7. Okay, so we'll have to... How long would it take us to get all the way over there? That's what I'm most worried about, is that they'll be able to defeat us before we get over there. Maybe not. Maybe we can time this just right. Alright, so we've got it going too fast. That's what the problem is here. So if I go here now, he'll move there at the same time that we move over here. We'll go and move these guys now, though. Oh, can't stop them because they can't stop their movement. They're already locked. Alright, so that right there puts us in a winning position without any men-at-arms, but he still has the 4,700 troops coming. And so then we're going to want to move over here. And you can see that chances are even. Interesting. Maybe I should have left him in charge. Yeah, he just has such a high advantage bonus. It's saying we'll win now, though, so we'll see, guys. We'll see what happens there. As of right now, we're taking casualties, though, while we wait for this guy to get into the mountains here. And that looks like that should be a victory. A close one, but a victory nonetheless. And somebody died, and we inherited territory because of that. Okay, so what did we get? Let's just take a look which one of the mosques it is. So that's the one over here. Alright, we'll probably just... yeah, I don't know. We'll probably just grant it to a character of this culture here. We got their acceptance up to 26% right now. But yeah, I think we're going to grant it to just random local character. Yeah, let's go and do that. The acceptance is now at it's 26%. Did that not boost at all? Maybe not. Anyways, battle. Trying to win this battle here, guys. We're currently at 25%. We also just got a martial perk. All right. Again, I kind of feel like maybe I should have. I went for the mountain bonus, but our commander is so good. I think it would have been better to just fight it here, even though it was in the plains. And also, they got to fight our dudes for a while over here before our main army got there. So casualties are going to be higher than they had to have been. They could have been much better, I mean. And look at that, guys. We are now exalted among men when it comes to our fame level. We did have this character killed here, which, you know, we already know that because we inherited his territory. Yeah, it looks like we captured some of their characters as well. Well, that's interesting. The Grand Master of the Knights Templar. So we've captured him. I'm not sure what to do with this guy because I'm a little bit sick of the Knights Templar coming in to every damn war we do. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do with him just yet. But I kind of want to execute him. Although they're just going to appoint somebody else. But it sounds like something our character might do. You know, because he's sick of these Templar Knights. So as far as numbers go, very close. That's unfortunate. And again, it was just kind of the situation that happened there. So we could have done better. But it's a victory. That's what matters. So we're at 37% on the war score. Didn't get much from this. This siege here is almost done. That'll give us control of the entire county over here. But I guess we're going to want to go after their capital next. While also chasing them down with this army. Can we get all the way there? Well, don't take it too many casualties. 197. If you bring the entire army, you're going to take even more. Could just wait for them to come attack us, I suppose. But yeah, I don't know. Could just chase them down. You're going to find them in the hills here. As far as like the numbers, what do they have left? They got 6,300. So if we just take all these guys, you could probably win that even without these army here. Let's just go and start moving. Move the whole army, I suppose. And then we'll figure out where we want to put and what we want to do based on, you know, just where they go here. As far as sieges left to do, it looks like 3 total sieges. So yeah, we could get this done with these 3 armies we have here. So we will accept this. This will get rid of some of that stress. It's really nice. That famous Reveler one's great to have when it comes to stress relief. Really helps you out. Alright, so he's going over this way. But they're not all going that way. That's interesting. So we could chase them around. Might be kind of difficult to get them in a fight. So this is what we're going to do. Let's go and take this army here. And just take the attrition. Although we could just wait. It's 2 months though. I'm not waiting 2 months. We'll just take the attrition and go over there. I don't know if he'll have enough troops to take that. Hopefully he does. And then we'll take, I guess, this army here. And let's just move them back. Let them gain some of their supplies back. We'll have him go over there. Although he could go over there. Alright, I didn't think he'd be able to fit there. And would he be able to sit here? He would. Alright, so we'll just sit here for now. And let's see what happens with his army real quick. But yeah, we'll work on this siege here. That's 7 months. Alright, so he's going over that way. Interesting. So we could go and try and chase him down. Come over this way, I suppose. And then bring this army over here. Alright, so they're all moving that way now. I see. I don't think we'll get them to attack us, but maybe we can fight them here in the plains. Or even attack there. You know, we'll have to fight them in the hills. Doesn't look like we're going to catch them there. Alright, well that's kind of a shame. That's in the forest. With just these 2 armies, can we win? I'm not entirely sure. Our commander's pretty good. Here you take another 144 casualties. We will outnumber them still, I think, or at least have similar numbers. But they'll have the forest terrain bonus. But if we go over there, we'll also take additional casualties here. Yeah, we would lose with just them. But what if they all went over here? Yeah, there's no reason to risk it, guys. We'll just stay here. Do the sieges. Yeah, because we've already started this one. I don't want to stop it. So yeah, we're just going to bounce down this way. And you know, we already know that she's probably going to have some money trouble here. Yeah, she's having much worse financial issues than we are. And I think the one of the armies she has is already have some problems in that regard, because we saw that they were slightly in debt. So I don't know if that's the Knights Templar or who that is that has the money problems, but somebody does. Alright, so we're gonna, well, if we go there we take casualties, don't we? Alright, so we'll go here and here. With the expectation they're gonna attack here in the mountains or the hills, wherever this is, hills. Okay, so now they're going over this way. So let's just stay here. Do we want to fight them in those hills? Well, it looks like they're just kind of bouncing all over the place. This is a little ridiculous. Yeah, they're just kind of bouncing everywhere. We finished the siege, though. That's what's important. That's what we're waiting on. Now we can move into this area without taking attrition, so that's what's important. So we're going to want to... When's this get done? Form and Lens. We'll probably have them do the capital and have this army come over this way, maybe? Or have them do that? We'll have them do that. Though not that way. We'll go this way. And I don't think there's anything else left to siege over here. No, there's not. This is a big old location, isn't it? Yeah, it could have some issue taking that. Alright, let's have this guy go here instead. And we'll have him go here. And we'll see what happens here. Scandalous Priest. Alright, well this is our friend. So that would impact our decision, I think. We can condemn him for his transgressions. I mean, we haven't exactly been the most religious character here. We would not stay silent. We're too brave, too impatient for such things. If we defend his character, we lose piety, which who cares at this point, but the prestige loss would be quite negative for us. I mean, we're just not that pious of a character. I don't know that we'd do that, guys. We're just going to have to take the loss, unfortunately. Yeah, it's kind of a bummer, but because we need all the prestige we can get. It's been such an issue for us. So we'll just move him here for now, and then decide what we want to do in a minute. Kind of based on what they do as well. Alright, so they are going to attack here. Okay. Let's go ahead and support them then. And maybe just bring all of our troops over there. Will that stop them from moving? It will not. Alright, so as of right now, we are not set to win this. We can still get points. And they must have some very good defensive bonuses here. Because we're not slated to get an easy victory here. I don't know if these guys can even get out of there in time. Let me just see when they get there. Because yeah, this is not the type of battle I want to do here. Even chances. Yeah, they must be getting some very good defensive bonuses. Now we do have everybody set to go there, right? Yeah, everybody's set to go there. Alright, let me just take a look and see how much time we have. So 8 days there, 7 days. So basically 7 days. So if the army can get out of there in 7 days, we might just do that. Yeah, they'd be able to get over here. And that'd be across the river. I think that's in our best interest, honestly. We can come over here and do this siege, but that's going to take forever. I might just skip this location for now. What bonuses are they getting here? So you get the 2+ advantage there. 4+ advantage there. So it's a 6+ advantage. And it makes a difference. And also it would be this guy in charge rather than our main commander. So that's having its effect too. Alright, so now they're going to attack us here. This is the main commander. This is what we want. You can see we'd easily defeat those 3,000. We need to get them locked. And I think if I don't... Yeah, I think if we just move them here, then this won't work. Alright, so we'll go ahead and move... Yeah, I think we gotta let them lock first. Or at least one of them lock. I don't know if we can... There we go. Alright, so let's go and put all the troops here and get ourselves a victory. Should be a victory anyways. It's gonna take these guys a while to get over there. And that's gonna be needed to make the difference here. Yeah, this is a victory, guys. How much war score can we still get from battles? Quite a bit. Okay. We could actually almost win just from war score from battles. Unfortunately, our character got wounded. Well, that's not good. We already had some health issues. Imagine if we die and then before we can deal with the inheritance situation, and then we'd lose all this territory here, which is 3 counties. I would go to the youngest. I think that's all that's set to be lost right now, but yeah. Just those titles there. It'd be unfortunate, but, you know, whatever. If it happens, it happens. And just because we got injured doesn't mean we're going to die. part of the risk of leading your troops yourself. Alright, so we have won that battle. Got much better kill death ratio here than before. Only 12% war score. Again, just not getting much from the battles here. Prince Malik is just fantastic. Look at this. 63 total kills because he has that very high prowess here. Alright, so happy about that. Also, of course, our giant brother-in-law is the next best. Okay. Our sons are out there fighting. Doing well. We'll take a look at the events, see who killed who. Yeah, look at this. Khalid has killed one of their knights here and wounded another one. He's just really good. He actually got the 2nd level of Blade Master. Yeah, so he's improving his prowess as well. He would be even better if it wasn't for the fact that, he's a stewardship. Unlike Malik, who's, focused on warfare. Idris was horribly wounded. He's now disfigured. Okay, so he's got to wear a mask. And then we have Prince Idris, our eldest son. He wounded the queen. Yeah, he wounded her in battle. Okay. So with that, we're at 66%. His army is again retreating. Let's go and do these sieges now that we've got ourselves a victory. Our numbers are starting to decrease here, so that's something to consider. Let's just see where the largest castles are. That one would take forever. Absolutely forever to do. I don't even know if we'll be able to do that. Or if it'd even be necessary, frankly. I don't really think so. This is what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and take this army here, move them over there. Then we'll take just one of these armies here and have them go to the capital, because I think that should be enough. Probably this one. We could also do the smaller one, but yeah, I don't think that's the best way to go. We'll go with this one here. Have him come over there. And then with our other army, they might be able to sit there for a little while, but eventually we'll have to move them somewhere else so they don't take any attrition. So these guys are going to retreat all the way over to here. It's not going to take them that long to get back over here. We won't be able to get the sieges done or anything like that. Let's go and take this guy and move him up here, I suppose, since we are now over the cap there. We got 170 gold. Nice. I don't know if we have anything to build anywheres. I mean, not really. Unless you want to build over here. Suppose you could build in this one. This is part of our main duchy, so why not? Yeah, we'll build here. I think the issue here is that we need to build the castle up, though. That's kind of expensive, but we have the money to do it. So why not? Yeah, we'll do that, guys. Also, we could build here. Yeah, I suppose we can get that real quick. We'll upgrade that, and we have the money to go ahead and upgrade the castle in addition, so we'll do that too. Because we're not really losing much right now. Just 0.8. That's because of all the casualties we take into these battles here. He is still taking attrition here. So we need to, or not attrition so much, but losing supplies. So we might want to come over here just to kind of build the supplies back up. I think that's the only army that's having major issues here. Well, I guess this one isn't great either. Our cousin was taken prisoner. Some distant war. Where is his army going? Right back over here in this horrible location. We just can't do the sieges there, unfortunately. Yeah, that's a bummer. Alright, and these guys are going this way. I don't know if we're going to be able to get this done, guys. We just can't get anything done here. We're going to have to retreat this way. Because, yeah, I don't want to fight there. How much more war score can we get from battles? A lot. So, yeah, we'll just have to keep on doing battles. Oops, I forgot to move this guy. Alright, luckily he's able to get out of there just in time. And if they want to attack us across the river, then let them do that into the hills. That'd be silly. So I don't think they'll do that, but maybe. You never know. Alright, so they're probably going to come after them. But we're already moving them out of there. Can we get them over here now? In time? Probably. So we're just going to let them attack us somewhere. We're just stomping around with those 6,700 troops. Yeah, it's just unfortunate that we're having to bounce around like this. That's not the way I wanted to do this. We'll have to move just everybody, essentially. Move these guys over. Well, they could probably stay here. Move these guys over here. Yeah, it's kind of a bummer that we're having to do it this way. So here they're going to attack us. We're defending a river crossing, and we're in the hills. But do we have the best commander in charge here? He has a very good advantage. Also, he gets the bonus from being in hills. So probably the best one. Yeah, I don't think there's anybody who's better than him besides ourselves. So yeah, we're going to leave him in charge there. And then this is where we're going to fight, essentially. So what we're going to want to do is probably go ahead and get these guys moving over there now. And then send all these guys over there too. And, damn. I stopped it when I did that. Alright, so that's a bummer. Yeah, I don't really like the way this is going down. This is really just us having to... Yeah, this is not how I want to do this. Alright, so now they're coming over here. Same deal. We're in the hills, defending a river crossing. Though... I'm not totally sure this is... Yeah, I mean, he's got the lower advantage, though. So might not want him in charge here. I hate that we got to rotate these guys out consistently as well. Kind of a pain in the butt. But yeah, let's go ahead and do that and see if we can't this time get him to do the damn attack. And then, you know, that'll get us some more war score here. Alright, just kind of switching them around. But this time, we gotta wait until... God, it just... Not sure how to do this. I guess we have the good army here. So we'll just wait until he gets locked. We're no longer wounded. Excellent. So yeah, we just gotta wait for him to get locked. And now he's switched. So now he wants to go this way. Alright. Whatever you want to do, man. This is actually the better position for us. So go that way. Oh, he's gonna attack both. Well, that's an interesting situation, isn't it? Alright, so we gotta get these guys out of there. I don't know what these guys are doing. They don't know what they're doing. So we're doing this battle. Let's go and get the troops coming over there. And then what we're going to want to do... He's not going to get out of there in time. Oh, that's kind of clever. Alright, well... Maybe we can finish this battle and then come over here. Or go this way and help out. Since he's clearly not going to get out of there in time. Yeah, we'll do it that way, guys. And we might lose that before then, though. That's a real possibility. Before we finish this, I mean, and then can go help. That's what I'm hoping, but yeah, it looks like we're going to lose that. And watch him get like 1,000,000 war score for that. Yusuf came of age. Remember, Yusuf already has territory of his own, and he did pretty good. He's a charismatic negotiator. Alright, excellent. Also, he can get married, so let's go ahead and... Oh, wait a minute. This character is currently imprisoned. So we can't do anything about that. I almost want to pull an ally in. I don't really want to spend the prestige, but good God, we just don't have enough troops to make the difference here. I mean, we have enough troops, but yeah, it's just not good. Now with this, I don't think we'll get there in time, so I think we'll be attacking him, but we'll outnumber him by so much we'll still do it. And we can still get war score from battles, so we'll keep it going, guys. It's just kind of a pain in the butt the way this is going down. So yeah, we did get there to stay in the defense. So this would be 2 victories for us. And we should kill a lot of their troops, but yeah, it's... he did get married, by the way, Yusuf. Alright, so we got another victory there. Good God, man. Alright, so killed a lot of their troops. We can get 4% more from battles. Let's let them go there and destroy them. That's what I'm thinking. Lock them and then destroy that army. Get the 4%. And then, yeah, we're still not going to be high enough to actually win the war, though. So this is just one of those problems that arises with the war score system in any Paradox game. Like, this is clearly a victory. I mean, it's so much a victory. I mean, given they wouldn't want to give all their territory up here, but I mean, we've won battle after battle, conquered after country. But yeah, because we haven't quite got the war score, we can't finish the war. So what is this about? He wants to curry our favor. Basically, we can get another friend. Is he young? At least he is, so at least we wouldn't lose another friend. But I believe we have to go with this option here because we're irritated with them. And being an impatient character, I just think that's the option we'd always go with. So we'll stick with that one. Same logic we had last time that event popped up. Alright, so we're gonna wipe out this army, or you know, destroy most of them anyway. Maybe kill somebody, capture somebody important, I don't know. It's not gonna be enough to win the war though, unless we capture somebody. Oh, wait a minute. Oh yes, I completely forgot we had the Peacemaker perk. So we only need to get to 90%. Okay, I was thinking we need to get to 100 and therefore the 4% would not be enough, but it was. Just got it from the 50%, being at the 50% on the max battles. Alright, excellent. So we finally won this, and we also captured Duke Sancho. Do we have anybody? Yeah, we don't have anybody that we want to ransom now. Let's go and enforce our demands here. Take a look at the battle real quick. Also, it seems like we got something in our inventory you might want to take a look at. So let's take a peek at that real quick. Is it a sword, an item? It's Duke Sancho's Warhammer, which happens to be better than our own Warhammer. I mean, this is our lucky hammer and all, but you can't tell the difference between these two hammers. They look exactly the same. We love hammers, and clearly this one's crafted better, and so we would upgrade, even though it's not as lucky. Maybe we'll take a piece off of this one and put it onto that one. I don't know. So we've increased our rounds by 1, essentially. Alright, so we could move this army, but we just need them to accept this. Watch them take forever. We did convert another province here, so let's go ahead and get another one being worked on. Could do that one finally. I've been trying to do ones where we have like members of our family, you know, that currently hold the county, so we can try and get ensure that they don't convert or anything like that, which is always a possibility. So yeah, we could do this one here if we haven't already. Yeah, I think that's one of the ones that needs to be converted. No, we've already converted that one, probably under that same logic. Any of these ones that might be under somebody? No, it doesn't look like it. So it really doesn't matter which one we convert then, I suppose. There are these ones up here as well. I did forget about those, which I think those are under Malik. Yep. So we'll convert that one for him. Just trying to help our sons and grandsons out with the conversions. There we go. Alright, she accepted. She had no choice. Disband our armies here. And with that, we have gained control of a new duchy. Though I don't know if we actually have the duchy. Let me just take a look. I might have to create it. We do. So we're short 250 gold. We need to create that in order to secure the inheritance. Because, yeah, I don't think... Yeah, Prince Nizam would not be getting that one. So we do need to fix that. And then there's the issue with the grandson. I don't know if he'll be re-added to the inheritance. So Duke Sancho can be ransomed. He is now independent, it seems. I don't think he was independent before. I think what happened is she lost all her territory. So therefore she can't have him as a vassal. And now he is independent. He would not accept vassalage. I mean, nobody who's a different religion would. So maybe if we converted him, that probably still wouldn't be enough, but yeah, that's one thing we could do instead of taking money. We got a lot of characters in this prison, don't we? Alright, so we got to deal with that. So we still have Ramon. I didn't do anything with him yet. He has money. We could let him out for that money. You know, he has that claim, but you could always, of course, demand his conversion this way. Something we've been trying to get this family to do for a long time, but I don't really care anymore. He's irrelevant. So yeah, we're not going to do that. Could get the 100 gold, or could just execute him. You know what? I have so little regard for him. I just want the money. We're going to take the money, guys, because we actually need money to create that title. So we'll do that. We also have this character here. Oh, yes. Yeah. So he no longer has that position anymore. But it doesn't matter to me. He still causes a lot of problems. I mean, he obviously wasn't the commander the entire time, but he's been a commander for a while, probably. So he was probably in that last conflict, which we're going to burn him at the stake. Because that's what the leader of the Templar Knights deserves. So we have this character next. Maybe he was the leader. I don't know. He was an order member, too, that we captured. We're just going to execute all of them. Anytime we get our hands on a Templar, we're going to kill them because we're tired of these people causing us issues. Then we have this character here. He's one-eyed. Aspiring Blade Master, but the old age and being one-eyed are reducing his prowess by quite a bit. It's probably not worth... I don't think he's worth recruiting. Can't get any money from him because he's broke. So we'll just demand his conversion, get a weak hook on him. He won't accept all that, so we'll just convert him. Alright, and then we have Duke Sancho. Last one, which again we can't get the 100 gold from. We already got gold from somebody else though, so... And we cannot demand his conversion as a landed ruler. Okay, so that's not an option. Alright, so that's kind of a shame. He does have a bunch of claims, so you could force him to renounce the claims. But he's kind of irrelevant. So probably better in this case to just take the money. Or to execute him. What happens if we execute him? Who's his son? So this would be his son here. And he's a craven. That might make him more likely to accept being a vassal, but, you know, he's the wrong religion, so you get such a huge penalty there. So not really any advantage to killing him either. Yeah, it's probably just best. Because, yeah, I wouldn't even split up his inheritance because he only has the one county. Oh, wait a minute, he actually has 2 counties. No. Okay, that's the duchy title. So he has a duchy title even though he only has 1 county. But yeah, I think it's just best to go ahead and get the money from him. So we're going to ransom him as well. Alright, excellent. So let's go and let this play, get the money so we can create the title. And then with that, we'll be able to grant this out and see what happens with the inheritance. We still don't have enough. We need 250. Alright, so it's a good thing we did get the money from 2 different characters here. And we got an event, the Surety of Supply. So part of commanding an army means making sure my soldiers have plenty of food, drink, and camp gear for long campaigns. I felt like we already had this event. Yeah, we already had this event. So yeah, we can arrange a network of merchants to help us. 81% chance of success. Stockpile supplies in our stronghold. Being greedy, probably don't want to do that. Or my soldiers can forage for their own supplies. Yeah, this also results in us getting stressed. We'll probably just do this one. I mean, that still gives you some nice bonuses there, so why not? We'll take that. Alright, so we have the money now at this point. So let's go and create that title. It'll also get us some much needed prestige. So with that created, we can now grant that out. Though, let me see if it would already go to him. Probably not. Yeah, that actually created the situation here. Okay, I see. So the reason why he was no longer in the inheritance was because there was nothing for him to inherit outside of just some old counties. And so I think that's what happened there. So basically, we still have to disinherit the grandson while also granting Nizam this territory here. I got it. So that's kind of a bummer. So let's just go ahead and grant him it now. Although we can go ahead and pick his education before we send him over there. Though, yeah, I suppose we don't really have a trait for him yet to kind of base that off of. I mean, we're feeling fine. We have an aggravated wound apparently. A moderate health penalty until 11:58. We should be alright, hopefully. Because we got that fresh air and exercise. I think we would have died if we hadn't gotten that, by the way. To like hold on to it for just hold on to him a little bit longer. I really don't want to give him the territory yet. Yeah. I wonder if this would switch over to him inheriting all this. You know what? I am going to give him the territory because I want to find out what happens there. So let's go ahead and hand him off this territory, and this is going to be that whole duchy over there. I'm not sure which one this is. Here we go. It's this one here. So we're going to grant him the entire duchy. We could give out 1 county. Maybe we should do that. Grant out 1 county to somebody first. So I guess we'll grant this one out over here. Just a local. There we go. Beautiful. And then we'll give our youngest son the duchy now. So that he'll have 2 counties. Could be worse. And he is just a baby. So I'm going to go ahead and give him all that territory there. Alright, excellent. So now that we've given that to him, I want to see if that changes what he's going to inherit. Okay, yeah. Okay, so he's still set to inherit this over here. Got it. I was just curious what would happen there. So he's still in the inheritance. I guess that's the same situation what happened before we had him, isn't it? So we have to disinherit him. Something we intended to do this episode, and we're not able to do. Because we had so much other stuff happen with the new son. It caused so many problems, man, having one more son there. hopefully that's the last kid. I'm not marrying anybody who's in their 40s anymore with this character. We're just too sexy. That's what it is. Because I think he has several things that boost his attractiveness. I don't remember what it all was. Obviously brave boosted, and then there's the gallant, which also increases attraction opinion. So we're just so sexy that our wives can't keep their hands off of us, and therefore makes it much more likely that we're going to have children. So yeah, now we have to disinherit the grandson. Such a pain in the butt because it's so expensive because he already has territories. That makes it more expensive. So yeah, I still got to disinherit him, and that's still the 900 prestige, guys. So we gotta wait to get that done, essentially. And I guess that's gonna be the end of the episode here. Yeah, unfortunately, we spent the whole episode doing that war. But yeah, we've increased our lands. Aragon is larger and more powerful. I guess the next conflict would be against Leon, but we have to secure the inheritance and get that done first before we do any other conflicts. And I still got to conquer her too, though maybe our son will do that eventually. It looks like she's currently in a conflict. She's defending against Malik now, so one of her other sons has gone to go take it, and that's not even rightfully his, so that's going to cause some problems between these two sons, because technically that's part of his duchy, but he lost the war, so now Malik is hopped in. He's opportunist here, and what's interesting is because they're allies, Kali is actually helping his brother to take the territory that I'm sure he's not going to be happy about losing. But even together, their numbers are pretty close, because we got an ally over here who is actually in our territory and yet is in the war helping our enemies. That's a problem. I'm about to demand his conversion. Yeah, we'll demand his conversion and see what happens there. We'll see the effects of that next episode. So yeah, still got to get that grandson disinherited, guys. And then at that point, as long as we can just stop from having any more sons, the inheritance will be secured unless something else happens. It seems like the game just really wants to give out that duchy to somebody other than my heir. So we'll see what happens there, guys. But yeah, we got to get prestige back up to 900 in order to do that. And then after that, we can see if we have anything left to get a dynasty legacy, since that's going to take, like, I think it's 225 or something like that of our renown. So we'll see if we have enough points at that point. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, make sure you leave a like on video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Do hope to see you guys on the next episode, which, remember, I am going to try and do one more video before I go to look at houses, go out of state to go look at houses, which I don't know when exactly that'll be. I said Friday. I'll try and get it out on Friday. If not, then maybe really early on Saturday, like before I go. We'll see, guys. I'll get another video out. It just might not be, if it is on Friday, it might not be at the traditional time, maybe the afternoon or evening or something, or early Saturday. We'll see, guys. But I'll try and get that other video out before I go. But yeah, I'll see you guys on that one, and thanks for watching.